In this video, we're going to continue doing some equation of a line practice, and we have two questions here about lines that are parallel and lines that are perpendicular. So our question here says, determine the equation of the line that has a y-intercept of 20 and is parallel to y equals 8 over 11x minus 5. Anytime I'm doing a question where it asks me for the equation of a line, we are going to take y equals mx plus b, and we are going to fill in numbers for m and b, and we are going to leave the x and the y as the letters x and y. So that means that in order to do this, I need to know what m is, and I also need to know what b is. If I read through the question again, it says it's a line that has a y-intercept of 20. So the y-intercept is our b value. So our b value is going to be 20. And then it also says it is parallel to y equals 8 over 11x minus 5. Lines that are parallel have the same slope. So whatever the slope of my new line is will be the same as the slope of this line. So looking at this equation, the slope is always the number with the x. So the slope of this line is 8 over 11, which means the slope of my line is the exact same slope of 8 over 11. Right? Because when they're parallel, that means same slope. Okay, well, we know our slope, we know our y-intercept. All we need to do is just fill those into our equation. So we're going to get the equation y equals m, that is 8 over 11, x, we want to leave that as the variable, and then plus our y-intercept of 20, so plus 20. So our equation is y equals 8 over 11x plus 20. Our second question says, determine the equation of a line that has a y-intercept of 9 and is perpendicular to y equals 1/2 x minus 5. So looking at this question, I notice that it wants the equation. So we are once again going to start with y equals mx plus b, which means we need to find the m, and we need to find the b. When I reread through the question, it tells me that we have a y-intercept of 9. That's the b. So our b is 9. And then it says it's perpendicular to y equals 1/2 x minus 5. So lines that are perpendicular aren't like the parallel ones where the slopes are the same. The slopes are negative reciprocals. So they have negative reciprocal slopes. A negative reciprocal means the signs are different, that's the negative part, and reciprocal means the fractions are flipped. So I would start with the slope of this line, so it's the number with the x, it's the 1/2. And in order to get the perpendicular slope, I'm first going to change the sign. So it's currently positive 1/2, so it's going to be negative 1/2. And then I take the 1/2 and I flip it over. So instead of doing 1 over 2, we're going to have 2 over 1. So the slope of our line is going to be negative 2 over 1. I could leave it like that, but 2 divided by 1 is just 2. So this is going to be negative 2. So now that I have my slope and I have my y-intercept, all I need to do is just put them in our equation. So we have y equals m, so negative 2x, and then plus our y-intercept of 9. So my equation is y equals negative 2x plus 9. All right, I will see you in the next video to talk about some horizontal and vertical lines.